Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to your transformational traits. So these run off the back of your quarterly clarity planner. Okay, so if you haven't got that done, you need to pause this, go back to the quarterly clarity planner training, go through that, fill out your planner, send it to me so I can check it, make sure it's on track, and then you can go through with these transformational traits. These are super important. In fact, it's probably the most important part of the program because what it does, it sets you up week to week to week to week, so you know not only exactly what you need to do, but you break down this big mountain of a goal into smaller, doable steps each week. You'll see once we go through it, you only need to do 2 or 3 things each week to make sure that you're on track. By the end of the week, you've made progress. The end of the month, when we get to our party, your measurements have gone down, okay? And by the end of the quarter, you're actually hitting your quarterly goal. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see exactly what I mean and how we do this. Alrighty, so you guys should be able to see my screen now. So your transformational traits go in the Body Confident Babe Facebook group. Okay, so what you'll need to know what your transformational traits are is you need your quarterly clarity planner, okay, which we've just filled out, which looks like this. You'll have a PDF version of that download. You want to save that, print it out on the wall, stick it up, keep it in sight so you know what you're aiming for every time you look at it and why it's important, but also so you know what to do. So here are our transformational traits for month 1. Obviously, if you've done month 1 already, then you'd be putting them up for month 2, but we're going to start at the start for this one. So here are your transformational traits. So essentially, if you do all this in the month, okay, then you'll get your goal, you'll make progress by the end of the month. Right. What you want to do though is you want to try and pick one thing from each, okay? So you should have between 3 to 5, and you want to pick 1 from exercise, 1 from food, and 1 from mindset and environment. And you're going to focus to do that, okay? You're going to focus on doing that this week, and that's what you're going to post up in the group. So this is how it works. So here you can see we've got to do 8 workouts this month. We've got to log 16 days of food this month, and we've got to do 5 days of ritual every week, and we've got to interact with the group 3 times. So let's start off with exercise, okay? So what you want to do, caps on, transformational traits, and you want to put the date. Okay, so today is the 12th of the 12th, and then you number them, bullet points, whatever you want, it doesn't matter. So the first one is we are doing 2 workouts. Oh, take off the caps. So 2 workouts this week, okay, number 2, let's check back with our planner. So here we've got 4 weeks this month, okay, 4 weeks in the month, and you are aiming to do a total of 8, so 8 divided by 4 is 2 per week. Okay, then the next one, we're going to log 16 days of food. All right, so not going to do all 16 days this week, but 16 divided by 4 is 4. So we're going to do 4 days logged. Okay, into MyFitnessPal. All right, that's the food diary app. And then we've got to do 5 days of the ritual this week and 3 interactions with the Facebook group. So 5 days of the ritual, and then 3 interactions in Body Confident Babe Facebook group. Okay. Now, if you've got something specific that you want to ask, you know, maybe it's 3 questions. Okay, maybe it's reach out to 3 people. Or whatever it may be, okay, that you have put in your quarterly clarity planner. Right? And essentially, that's all you need to write. What you need to do, okay, makes it a little bit more fun and a little bit easier as well, is you want to attach a photo, okay? You want to attach a photo that inspires you. Because what this does is it really allows us to see, you know, who clicks with other people. Because someone will, you know, they'll find your photo inspiring as well. So I've just gone into Google here, and I'm just going to find a quote, okay, that, you know, that I feel I resonate with, and you want to find one that you feel you resonate with, and you want to post that up in your in your group. I never dreamed about success. I work for it, so I think that's pretty cool. So just going to save that. And then you're going to add that in. And then that's it. The only other thing you want to do is you want to make sure you tag me in it so that I know you've done your steps to success, so that I know you're on track, and I know you've got an awesome week set up, ready to rock and roll. Once you've done that, hit post. That's it. Transformational traits for the week. I know what you've got to do. I know what you need to get done. And then at the end of the week, okay, so come Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever you want to do it, come the end of the week, you're going to come back to the same post, okay, and you're going to hit edit post. And next to it, all right, you're going to put whether you got it done or not, all right? So just in brackets, done. All right, so got my 2 workouts done, okay, in brackets, got my 4 days logged, in brackets, got my ritual done 5 days a week, and you know, I reached out to 3 people and I connected with them. Now, if something happens and you know, instead of getting 5 days, you only got 4 done, then you want to put that in, so 4 out of 5 done, okay, or if it was 3 out of 5, 3 out of 5 done, so that I know where you are, and so I know that you're on track. So that if we get to a point and you know we're not progressing at the rate we should, I can look back over this and I can say, okay, cool, this is where we are and this is where we need to be, and this is what's holding you back, and this is how we fix it, so we can come up with a solution quickly, effectively, and easy, so you don't get stuck, you know, in the same cycle that you know so many people have been in before, where they keep doing the same thing, they keep getting the same results, and what they change has no effect, no impact, because they change the 80% instead of the 20%. 20% of the things you do will give you 80% of the results, and we want to make sure we focus on those 20% to maximize your result, but minimize how much time and energy you put into this. So that's your transformational traits, and once you've edited that at the end of the week, okay, comment in the section below, tag me, and then I'll be able to go ahead, check that, and I know exactly where you are, what you got done, and where you're at. That's it for this training, so make sure you upload those every Monday. Okay, they've got to be posted up every Monday before 9 a.m. to make sure you're on track, I know where you are, and what you've got planned for the week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, live body confident.